Haha, I get that name. All right. It's all right. It's all right. It's not the best. But every drop we could play a creature. And on turn 3 we could boost Knight of Legion. Knight of Ebon Legion, which is good. We're going against the All Black. Don't know what we're going against, so we'll find out soon. Kind of didn't want to see that, but we'll take it. So I'm sure we're going to get a disfigure. No. I was suspecting a disfigure. Alright, so we'll get a Thought Erasure. No! Interesting. I've never seen this card. When now, Weaponsmith. Only cast artifacts. So we're going against an artifact deck. Interesting. Heart Piercer Bow. Okay. So it makes no sense to attack. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw out another Ibn Boss, and we're going to throw out another a Vampire Dire Moon. No attacks, and we're going to pass the turn. Alright, so we got Sai, who's going to create Thopters, which is going to be annoying. We need some lands. We need to be able to use the Cavalier Knight to get rid of him, because he's going to create a lot of Thopters. Beautiful. And he creates a Thopter. Alright. Alright, cool. Alright, so we do have 4. We can do Ferocious Contempt, but yeah, so we'll... Vampire Dire Moon would be a waste here. So what we're going to do is we're going to attack. And the reason why Vampire Dire Moon would be a waste because they use this stop there to block it and we get no value out of it. So we're going to attack with both of the knights. We'll kill 1, which is fine. We'll add 3. They both get a token at the end of the turn. Globe, he makes a token. Fair. I think once we get rid of Sai, we're good. Then we gotta get rid of Renown Weaponsmith for Sai. It's the first thing we need to get rid of since it's creating those Thopters. Interesting. We don't want to play Dread Presence this turn. We definitely don't. I think we do want to throw down the Swamp. Next turn, if we get a Swamp, we'll play Dread Presence. But for right now, we don't. Welcome back, sir. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to attack. No! I did not want to do that. I did not want to do that. So we gotta make the best out of a good thing. So he blocks that. There we go. And he's going to give us the tokens, or is he going to lose the creature? See, now we made a mistake, but we're making the best out of it. Oh, he's going to lose Sai. Interesting. All right. So we did get rid of Sai, but he may have another one. I didn't want to do that. That was a mistake on my part. That was a misclick. Liliana, which is fine. She could force us to sacrifice 2. That's fine. That's fine. We'll get rid of Liliana next turn. And this is how we're going to get rid of Liliana. We're going to play Dread Presence. Go on. So that's done. Awesome. So what do we want to do? We're going to kill this. We're going to let him take as much life as he wants. Set it up. So he's okay with the draw, which is good. We're going to do knock him down to 11, and we're going to continue. Now we do have a Cavalier Knight. I don't want to sacrifice our Dread Presence just yet. We can, but I don't want to. So we're going to draw this just in case. All right. He does block. We're going to get rid of his side. And we're going to gain 2. He has another side, which is fine. Cavalier Knight, which is fine. He can get rid of, if he gets rid of that, that's fine. And we're not even going to allow him to do what he wants to do with his Cavalier Knight. We're going to kill it. We're going to exile it entirely, so he can't use the ability from the Cavalier. And we're going to attack. And we're going to put out Argyles, and he's just spamming nice. And he's forced to draw to start looking for a solution. Awesome. So we're going to attack. He's going to block, hopefully. If he doesn't, I'm going to kill him. Kill that creature. Okay, good. Excuse me. So we're going to hit 2 just to see what we get. Nice. So we're going to throw out Ashiok. We're going to clear his graveyard, and we're going to keep him from being able to use search abilities. Goodbye. So we're in a good driver's seat right now. So he can oh no, he can do it. He could draw 2, get 2 of any card. Yep, that works. That's fine. So we'll Ashiok the player. Another Vraska's Contempt. Goodbye. And then we'll create a character, and we're good.
Rise and shine.
Globe's not gonna hurt us. He draws. It just gives him mana for right now. We don't care. Beautiful. We're going to draw, see if we can draw a card. We do. We're going to throw him out. We'll do 2 damage. We're going to create a zombie. And we're going to get rid of more of his cards. Get rid of a lot of cards. Ritual Soot. Nice. Get rid of all those cards. Goodbye. So, if he does a Liliana, we sacrifice our 2 zombies. Whenever you discard a card, exile a card from your graveyard. Draw a card and discard. It's not very often we get to play Magic the Gathering. I like the lands. This is way too late. If we're going against red, we'll be dead by the time any of this comes out. We're going to mulligan this. Unfortunately, we need a better starting hand. This is a lot better. We'll keep it, and then we'll put the Raskas. Do we want to put the Raskas? Yeah, we'll put the Raskas in the back. Alright, we're going against green so far. But I'm waiting for blue to come out to show that it's Simic. Oh no, white, okay. Dino, interesting. Selesnian Dino? Okay, so let's see if our opponent reads. I don't think they do, but we'll see if they read the card. Nope. Good job, they didn't do it. So we'll throw out another one of these. Let's turn that up a little bit. There we go. Wow. That's pretty cool. So we have enough for that. We could attack. If we attack for 1, we go up to 22, and we're going to either lose 3 or 2 damage. I see no point in attacking at this point. So I'm just going to put down the basic land, and I'm going to hold them back for blockers. Now they're going to want to get rid of these 2 cards. Yeah, that makes sense. They're going to want to get rid of these 2 cards. That's pretty cool. So what ability does he give when you get 1/1? Add mana of any one counter. Okay, that's fine. So they're basically a proliferate deck. What proliferate means is when you proliferate, anything that has a token gets +1 token, basically. That's proliferating. We're going to throw out Twilight of Prophet real quick. No attacks. So typically here you would see the banner. So what this does is untap keeps track of all of our cards, plus its percentages. So yeah, that's very annoying. So yeah, I knew they were going to get rid of it that way. That's fine. We're going to want to get rid of that. Beautiful. I like it. I like it. The way they're doing this deck is beautiful. This is something different. I like seeing something new like this. This is awesome. So no, we're gonna let that go through. We don't care about that 3 damage. And the reason why is this. So we're gonna put out Dread Presence, right? So we're gonna first kill that.
Anger only gets me so far.
And we're going to hit it and we're going to get ready to go. So what we want to see is we want to see a Cavalier Knight so that we can start getting rid of some of these creatures. That's probably the next thing we want to see. So I'm not worried about that, the 3, because we got damage coming out. So he's gonna proliferate again. Oh no. Yes. No. Okay. Cool. So we get rid of that. No more of that. We got 6, 7, 8, 9. There's no reason to blood for bone. There's no reason to do that. Not yet. So we're going to hit no. So he's going to keep giving us 2. And we're going to start either attacking the face or we're going to start drawing cards. I haven't decided yet which one I want to go for. Alright, something tells me that they have something for bringing back creatures. We're going to put one of those in the field so that way when we do Blood for Bones, we bring it back. That's fine. We're going to get rid of that one too. I might Blood for Bones. If I do 4, I think I will. So I think what it's going to do is it's going to give me, so I have 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? So that's going to give me City's Blessing. So we're going to do it. So we're going to cast Blood for Bones. We're going to sacrifice this Blood Moon. We're going to return Twilight Prophet. And we're going to return this to the hand. And we're going to put it out. That gives us city. That should give us City's Blessings. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. Which is right here. You can't see it, but it's between these two. We have City's Blessings. So if I do it right here, there you go. City's Blessings. So there you go. You can see it now. No attacks. So now we're going to start drawing extra cards. They had to start putting out damage. We still haven't gotten any of our Ebon Lieges. We have 4 of those. Speaking of which, beautiful. So now we start getting our Cavaliers of Knights, right? Which are beautiful. So we're going to put this out. And we're going to attack. None of these have. We're going to wait. So we're going to attack, right? So we're going to Cavalier of Night. Beautiful, beautiful. and there was nothing else they could do. They knew we were going to pound them every turn. What should we call it? This mono black deck? Please tell me a good name, because right now it's called Deck 7. Because I couldn't come up with one. All right. We really don't want to see all this, and mainly because if it's control, we can't really utilize this, and mainly we wouldn't be utilizing this against control anyway. But I like the Dust Legion. I don't like all of this. We're going to try to go for a better hand. We go first. Better. If we get one more land, we could Sorin, a Champion and Dust with 2 Ebon Knights of Ebon Legions out if we keep them out. So I think we're going to keep this. Oh crap, we got to put something in the back. You know what? I'm going to put out Ebon Legion in the back, and I'm going to use to keep the Argels. So we'll do that. That way we have something for if we don't get a land, we can at least pay 2 and search for 1. All right. So nothing. So we will actually Dust Legion Zealot and hopefully draw a card. All right. We get Ashiok. We get Ashiok. Dwarf Star. What kind of name is Dwarf Star? And they're going to Thought Erasure us. No, try of course. Okay. What kind of name is Dwarf Star? Dare to be different. It has nothing to do with it. You want to name a deck for what it does or something. What is Dwarf Star? Anyway, we're going to attack. Now I can put a count on him. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to then therefore Sorin. And we're going to draw 3 cards and lose 3 life. Beautiful. And we got some lands. We got something good. We're looking pretty good right now. We got a little bit of removal. We have card draw. We're doing pretty good. All right, no problem. All right. Death Touch. Understood. So what we're going to do, I'm going to get rid of that. And we're going to go next. All attack. And we're going to pump this once. We're going to do our 8 damage because we can. And we're going to get our token. Now, next turn, we have lethal. We have lethal. All right, we're going to attack. Back. So we're coming at with 6. Are they going to do something? So unless they could do something to get back life, they're dead. And that doesn't do anything. And that's match. That's match. That is match. So yeah. So I'm being told that we should call this Dwarf Star, right? Why? I have no clue. But that's what my audience wants it to be named, so that's what it's being named. So, yeah. So another thing too also is Font of Agonies is an interesting card to put in as a removal. The problem is we don't. With Argels, it works very well. These two, but I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Like usually in a lot of my old Gagari decks, I used to play this. The one with Bolas's. Oh man, I can't even think of the card. But we used to play this a lot because you would have to. We had Bolas out. You're playing from the top, which consistently puts a lot of counters on, and you could always remove counters to remove creatures. It was a very, 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 very good trade-off. But I think looking at this deck, there's a couple of things I want to change, but I'm not sure yet what I want to add. I'm not sure yet what I want to swap out, what I want to add. I think the start of it's pretty good. The removal portion isn't bad. I mean, yeah, we're light. Really, we only have Vraska's Contempt, Dead Presence, and Sorin really is our only removal tool. We don't have a hard removal card outside of Vraska's Contempt. But I think the deck's not bad in its first state. So let's real quickly go over the deck real quick. One more time. We'll go through the deck. And then we'll close this out. Well, yeah, we'll close this out. So, yes. So we have 4 Knights of Ebon Legion, as we stated before. Pay 3, you basically get a giant growth in black, so pretty good. And he also gets Death Touch. So typically a lot of the big creatures aren't going to want to block them anyway because he'll remove them. Vampire, the Dire Moon is very good. Lifelink, Death Touch. Another source of removal. Usually people don't want to attack unless they remove her first. And if she blocks, she at least gives us a little bit of life and she removes the target. Argyle's Bloodfast, very good for drawing cards. And at the later half, very good for keeping us alive until we can actually sustain and our board itself. It's very good. You just keep killing creatures, eating them, and recycling health. And next we have is Dust Legion Zealot. Very good just to draw a card, give us a little bit of card advantage, and it's a nice little weak creature that works very, very, very well with Blood for Bones. You can Blood for Bones your Cavalier Knight, kill it, bring back a Dust Legion, you pay 1 health, he's there, you get to draw a card, you bring back Cavalier Knight from the Blood of Bones, you sacrifice Dust Legion again, he's back in the graveyard, and you can continue the cycle again with anytime you play the Blood for Bones. It's pretty good. And he's really good for allowing us to draw a card. And 1 life isn't much until the very end, so it's not that much. And then also we have Sorin as a counter for that 1 life. He could give any of our creatures Death Touch and Lifelink. All of our vampires he's going to give a 1/1 counter to. Most of our deck is vampires outside maybe 2 cards. And then we have our Sacrifice Vampire do 3 damage. As you saw in the last match, we finished it. I mean, I could have pumped up the Ebon Legion for that, but, we decided to just, sacrifice. That way they couldn't really counter it or do anything. Because I had a feeling that if you pumped it up, they would have some kind of play to push it back in your hand. Not that it would have stopped anything, but I just wanted to see what they would do. Next we have is Ashiok. Just for when we run into those Scapeshift decks. That's mainly what one Ashiok is. We have 1 in the sideboard. Blood for Bones, we already explained. It's very good for bringing back our Cavalier Knight to help us clear out the big threats on the board itself, and that also helps us to fill our hands with easy 1-drops like Vampire of the Dire Moon and Knights of Evenleech, who could actually help us either with stopping big creatures and killing them, or putting out excessive damage. Next we have Dread Presence, our first non-vampire, I guess you could say, card itself. If you're playing mono black, there's no reason why you shouldn't be in your deck. Plain and simple. You put down the swamp, we do 2 damage to anything, we gain 2 life, or we could draw a card and take 1 damage. Beautiful card. As you saw in the games, we love Dread Presence. Twilight Prophet, nothing really explained there either. You know, as long as we have Cities of Blessing, it gains this life and draws us a card. What's there to complain about? And it's also a vampire. Vraska's Contempt, we run 3 of those. Those are going to be mainly for our planeswalkers that we want to remove, annoying planeswalkers that we can't do damage to. That's what it's for. And then also for the creatures we can't get rid of that seem to stay around all the time, like our Vanguards. Yeah, just to get rid of those. Cavalier Knight, our big creature, so to say, gives us lifelink, allows us to remove a card, and allows us to put a card from our graveyard onto the battlefield. What more can I say? Champion of the Dusk, very good card. We usually play this with Sorin to draw us a few cards and give us a little advantage, and then also it's a 4/4 body. And then last but not least, Liliana, mainly for our card draw anytime we lose a creature, to get rid of their creatures, and then of course our ultimate is just bonkers. Once again, Cabal Stronghold, we would have 4. I only have 2, so that's why you only see 2 in this deck. Actually, I'll probably only put 3. And I have no wild cards to create them. This card's going away anyway. In October, it'll be part of whatever their new historical game system will be, but you still want to collect the card in case if you want to play it in that system, and then we're running the Flame 2 swamps. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed seeing this deck in action.